Hello everyone, I'm Shin from Yangon, Myanmar. I graduated in November 2019 with a Bachelor of Architecture degree from Danlin Technological University, Myanmar. Ever since I graduated, I have worked on urban and placemaking projects regarding climate change resilience, restoring early garden projects, and also heritage conservations in Yangon, where I got so many experiences in design thinking skills, analytical research works, and also community engagement. I also got to meet with amazing friends and colleagues from different professional fields throughout these years. And as for now, my country has fallen into a military dictatorship ever since last year, 2021. The military has been applying excessive weaponry forces to its own people, killing the citizens, burning down the towns and villages, and also cutting off the electricity and internet access every single day. So, in these challenging and uncertain times, dealing with the pandemic and also the military dictatorship at the same time, everyone in the country, including me, have experienced some degrees of stress level, and some individuals have probably felt more fearful and hopeless at times. And just like during these kind of unfortunate moments, I'm also trying my best to become a better architect in the future so that I can support the community as much as I can, not just as an architect, but also as a citizen. In my philosophy, architecture is more than just a solid material and not just a theory-based design. So, nature and environment have an influence on me when I'm doing my design works. When I say the environment, it also includes the people and the nature and also the stories behind it. And based on that, I create the designs in the most simplistic way with our emotional senses and the way our body responds to the nature, such as the sounds, the smells, the touch, and also the color of the materials. And what I've understand is that every building is made for a specific space, for a specific use in a specific society. So I would be proud of my design if it can support the specific community or a group or a family in living in its own peace, and it also gives this convenience and also the meaningful thoughts behind it. Nature heals us. So when we talk about healing architecture and the creation of retreat centers, we should think about the connection between the nature and the people and the environment. So my team and I try to understand this connection through healing through nature and also the architecture before we develop our design ideas. We all have this similar goal from the beginning, and that is to create the healing space for the people in our country who are brutally oppressed by the military dictatorship. We wanted to give them a symbol of hope through the architecture so that they can get right back to their feet through their mental traumas and everything. And after getting through difficult days, and when the coup is over, my team and I have decided to donate these designs to our real people selected government to represent each and every one for who they were tortured and traumatized because of the military dictatorship. So when we talk about the design process, these traumatic experience our people suffer every day innovated us to express ourselves in the design. So we focus on the victims of military violence to speak up about their mental health and the struggles they have. And like when we heal something, it really takes time, especially for the mental stage, of course. So healing is a long-term planning with a specific destination. So as we mentioned in our design summary, we designed this concept with 5 senses of healing through nature and also combining with the architecture using the local elements, which can become this physical and emotional support for the community in the future, of course. And the existing water body, the forest, the green spaces, and the mountains that existed in the site areas have automatically become the main factors of our design, focus on the environmental friendly approach according to our site nature, we try to use our building designs with the simple geometric shapes, and we create it into the simplest forms that could be immersed in the green environment. When I was young, my family and I went to the Bagan heritage sites and almost every summer. And Bagan is an ancient city of Myanmar with over 3,000 ancient monuments and pagodas. I remember I walked around this Ananda temple, which is vaulted and high with narrow corridors, and it also has detailed mural paintings and also the connected walkways. So architects in that era did those masterpiece works with incredible use of natural light and ventilations. Even though I really didn't understand what architecture was really about and how this temple was built, I was really admired with that. And now that I become an architect, it amazed me more for all these amazing structural and architectural points of views that those ancient architects have. And after I finished high school, my father encouraged me to study architecture, and I also believed in myself that this is where I belong, and I just applied to it. And then since day one, I must say I have found my passion of this career, and I could never get enough of it. In my opinion, architecture is more than just a spatial creation or a form, and a piece of architecture can be considered as a body that can touch us through our hearts with behind the scenes stories or the turns of events that have happened behind and how they created or how it became and such. So it is a very interesting work that the architects can create. And so for me, architects are the people who have this power to give the voices via the building designs. And to create a good architecture designs, from what I believe is that it requires a passionate effort and also the strong commitment to solve all the problems in the design from the beginning till the end. And it is not easy, the journey was never easy, but the result of the ending is just so amazing and beautiful. And I love every single steps of the design process that I have worked so far. And I love to sketch the design concepts from different points of views while listening to the stories of the site areas or the people or the events that have happened. And the more I practice my concept thinking skills, the stronger I got to know how to create a good design. And I wanted to learn more, and I hunger for my design skills as well to become a better one. And architecture has already become a part of my life, and I could never get enough of it. And I really wanted to improve more as an architect in the future as well. Thank you so much.